Hi, welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron, and today for the Transformers TCG, I wanted to do kind of a different video. Normally, I share, my matches that I've played that I think are interesting. I'm working on a larger video on a draft tournament that's going to include a lot more than I normally put out. While I'm working on that, I wanted to kind of give a shout out to some other content creators. I say other, some content creators. I just share my matches. And so I thought it would be fun to kind of talk about what I like about each channel as I go through them. So starting out, we've obviously got our shared channel, Arbitrary Hero, where we do conversion conversations. Right now I'm sharing my matches, which I like a lot. I'm looking to do more. I've got some popper decks lists that are going to be coming out soon, the drafting stuff, just general promotion. It's been a lot of fun to do. I think I'm in the developing, D tier, developing. Next, we've got actually something that's not a YouTube channel at all, Heroic Nonsense. I don't know if they're tied to a particular YouTube channel, but they like to put out deck lists and articles on their website, Heroic Nonsense. It's a terrific site. It's just heroicnonsense.com. Definitely check them out. A lot of great reading there. Next, I've got Nanomachines. Nanomachines is, I think, they've been doing a bunch of different stuff recently. They maybe for the past year or 7 months or so, they've done some Transformers TCG videos. They're not doing a ton of videos, but they recently had a exclusive spoiler reveal for Wave 3, which I think is super exciting. So I think with how much they're putting out, I'd like to see more. Obviously, I always like to see more. And the reveal, I think they're figuring their stuff out regarding the TCG, and I'm excited to see more from them. Then we've got Transformers TCG deck techs. I think they do good stuff as well. Actually, I'm gonna put them down with me. It is just deck techs. They put out some interesting deck techs. I would love for them to start sharing matches. I hope they do eventually. So I think they're doing great, and you should definitely check out Transformers TCG deck techs. Next, we've got Van Isle Gaming. They do a variety of stuff, but they've recently been putting out a bunch of TCG stuff, and I like the matches they're setting up. They're doing unboxing. I think, and I might be wrong, but I think they're the biggest YouTube person for the TCG in Canada. I know Vangelis does stuff, but he's only done some unboxing videos, so I'm not including him here. He's fucking huge anyway. But Van Isle Gaming, I'll put them in C for Canada. They're creating stuff in Canada. And they're looking forward to Wave 3 coming out. They're making announcements about that, doing how to plays, all that stuff. So I'm gonna stick them here. Then we've got L Starscream. This is a pretty new channel. Despite the name, I think they're British. They've only got like 8 videos so far, but they're still working on their craft. I've been enjoying the videos that they've been putting out, and again, looking to see more. Then we've got a couple buddies of mine, kind of some people that I've met, and I think I've been talking to pretty regularly through YouTube. First is Legendary Void. Legendary Void does great content. I think they've been really sharing some fun and exciting matches. I'm really happy sticking them right here. And next we've got Black Blue Steel, also someone I've been I think I met through YouTube. I just was kind of looking for videos and I found them, and I think they definitely, Legendary Void and Black Blue Steel are 2 smaller channels that I think would love a little more attention, and I think they both share some cool deck lists and some cool matches. I would highly recommend checking them both out. Then is actually someone else I've been talking to, Madifer. Madifer recently has been on a deck list spree. They've been putting out all sorts of creative ideas, some a little janky, some that I wonder how much they've actually been able to playtest in a larger meta. But the creativity's there, and they're putting out great stuff. So I definitely include them. Actually, let's put them up here. I think they're a little further along in what I like to see. I'd like to see more matches from them. I'd like to see, they put out some crazy deck tech ideas. I like to see them, run the deck list through, like, okay, here's versus Sentinels, here's versus Insecticons, here's versus aerial bots, here's versus double primes, here's all that stuff to kind of see how those shake out. But I love their creativity. S.Akuma, I think, might be the biggest channel I've got on this list. But they're also another one that started recently hosting matches and stuff. And they're in that New Jersey area, I think, with Vector Sigma and Wreck and Rule. I'm not sure who else might be there. But so they're able, I think they have access to the largest meta environment in the TCG so far. So I'm really excited to... I've been watching their videos, and they're kind of another perspective along with Vector Sigma and Wreck and Rule, who we'll talk to later. I dig it. I dig what they do. And I'm excited to see more from them. Then I think we've got kind of the bigger channels in the fandom right now. So there's TCG Rollout. They were in Canada up until recently. They recently moved, I believe, to Idaho. And I know they've had to cut down kind of on what they're doing a little bit. You know, life changes, that stuff happens. But I'm excited to see them get back into creating a community in their area. I think it sucks that they had to leave California, where there was a pretty big scene, but they've got a great opportunity and a great challenge in front of them to try and build a new community. I wish them all the best. I've actually got family out in Idaho. I mean, they're in Boise, so I don't know, you know, Idaho's a big state. But they've obviously been making great stuff since the game kind of went public, and they're going to continue to make great stuff, maybe at a little slower pace, but there's nothing wrong with that. Then we've got Powered by Primus. I watch their deck lists and their matches, and they love to host tournaments. I believe they are in Colorado. And correct me if I'm wrong about any of this. I'm just going off my memory. They are in Colorado, so they're developing the scene there. They also like to talk with people online. They like to do giveaways. So they're, you know, I'd put Power by Primus... they're being great, right? So we've got developing, we've got creating, we've got being great channels. Everyone's a winner here. I know this might be the most boring tier list of all time. I don't know why I decided to format it as a tier list. I just thought it would be kind of fun, but now that I'm doing it, it's like, well, who do I rank? Like, it's not really ranking. Everyone's a winner. Vector Sigma, they do not believe that everyone's a winner. They firmly believe in a first place, and I love them for it. They are developing the New Jersey meta. I have much respect for them. They are not just a channel. Their channel actually, I think, is a little small for what they do. If you haven't checked vectorsigma.info out on YouTube, go subscribe to them. I mean, go subscribe to everyone, but go subscribe to Vector Sigma. And also go to their website, read their articles. Like, they go talk to them on Twitter. Like, they have helped me, right? Transformers TCG is the first trading card game. I'm trying to take it a little more seriously than I did when I played Magic. It's the first trading card game for me that I'm taking a little more seriously. They've helped me out a lot. They're super friendly. They're super competitive. So they would not be happy down here. They gotta get their own tier. Actually, they'll get their own tier, and let's grab this. They're gonna get. We'll give them Tier 1. They're going to be Tier 1. How's that? They would not be happy with anything else. So Vector Sigma gets to be in Tier 1, because they're great guys, and they work hard to get there. Then last, we've got Wreck and Rule. Wreck and Rule is another great channel. Actually, now that I'm thinking through stuff, I want to put, let's move them to A tier. There we go. They're absolutely great. Tier 1, being great. They're creating great stuff. We're developing good things and figuring it all out, I think. The last one is Wreck and Rule. Wreck and Rule, I'm sure you guys know. They've got a great channel. They do a bunch of stuff. There's Brian, who's got his personal deck list that he's evangelizing, Thunder B, which I appreciate. That's some great creativity, and he does great matches, and he runs... I don't know... I mean, it's 3 guys, right? Brian, Joe, and Frenchie that run the channel. They all do good stuff. You've probably, if you're watching this, you've probably already seen their channel. I don't need to talk about them enough. So we absolutely know where Wreck and Rule is going. Yep, that is right. They're going in the F tier. And you might ask, Cameron, why F tier? Well, because of Frenchie. Let's talk about Frenchie for a second. Frenchie is a wonderful human being with a beautiful smile and a terrific personality. That is why Wreck and Rule goes right down in the Frenchie tier up top. no questions asked, easy recommendation, great channel. They're just terrific. Now you might ask, Cameron, was this whole video a big joke just to talk about how you have a man crush on Frenchie? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the tier list. I hope you check out all the channels. They all do great stuff. And if this is your first time on my channel, on our channel, for my show, Conversion Conversations, you know, check out some of my other videos, and hopefully you like it. And if you don't, that's fine too. I'm always looking to improve. And if you have any recommendations on what you'd like to see me do regarding maybe playing decks or deck lists or anything like that, like I said, I've got the draft video coming out, and I think that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for checking all these great channels out. I've definitely got descriptions in the or links in the description list below to check all of them out. And I hope you all have a great day. If I've forgotten anyone, let me know, because I'll add you to the description list. I think, you know, we're a community. We're trying to encourage the game as much as we can. Yeah, I think we're all doing good stuff. So I'm excited to see more. And if there's anyone out there that I missed, I'm excited to see your stuff too. Have a great day, everyone. See ya.